Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Wednesday. Got a full slate of action today, 15 games on this Wednesday. A lot of good action on the board. Go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. Getting pretty close to 6K subs, which is really awesome. And go ahead and check out all my links in the description. Really good promo codes and promo offers, to start betting today with Bovada, My Bookie, and Bet US. And hop into the MoonBet Sportsbook. You can hop on it now. It's really awesome. Definitely recommend checking that out. And we're going to hop into it. 15 matchups, starting with the Miami Marlins versus the Washington Nationals. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 2.81. He's 7-7. Pitching for the Nationals is Josh Rogers with an ERA of 3.65. He's 1-0. Miami opening up as the favorite at -112. Washington plus 102 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Rogers, he is 0-1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 6 strikeouts. For Josh Rogers, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 1 strikeout. I like Miami here. Trevor Rogers has been pretty solid for them all season long here. Washington just has not looked good lately. Miami's been playing pretty decent. Not amazing, but I'm not in love with Washington here. Not much value in this game, really. Going to take the slight lean with the Marlins. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 2.53. He's 9-8. Pitching for the Tigers is Matt Manning with an ERA of 6.14. He's 3-6. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at -210. Detroit plus 190 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Woodruff, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 6 strikeouts. For Manning, he's 1-0. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. I love the Brewers in this matchup. Matt Manning has not been good on the mound for Detroit here. Brandon Woodruff been really solid here. I'm going to stick with the Brewers. Probably add them to a parlay. All right, next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching for the Rays is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 5.37. He's 3-4. Pitching for the Rays is Robbie Ray with an ERA of 2.69. He's 11-5. Toronto opening up as the favorite at -167. Tampa Bay plus 157 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Wacha, he's 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 6 strikeouts. For Ray, he's 0-1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 8 strikeouts. I like Toronto here. Robbie Ray's been really good on the mound, but just altogether, Toronto's just been a force. I mean, they've been able to hit like crazy. They've been on a nice run, and you got to follow the runs whenever teams are hot. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Tampa Bay hasn't looked really good in their last 5 or 6 games here, taking some losses. I'm going to roll with the hot Blue Jays. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Seattle Mariners. Pitching for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 3.54. He's 0-4. Pitching for the Mariners is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 3.95. He's 8-5. Boston opening up as slight favorites at -120. Seattle plus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Houck, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 1 strikeout. For Gonzalez, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 3 strikeouts. We already saw, Seattle was able to get a nice win in that first game there. I think it's going to be a pretty close series in this matchup here. Not much of a pitching advantage. I'm going to take the shot on the Mariners plus 1.5 here. Going to stick with the Mariners. Boston has been struggling in their last 8 or 9 games. Haven't looked all that great here. I think it's a good spot for Seattle to get another win here. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Reds is Vladimir Gutierrez with an ERA of 4.05. He's 9-6. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 6.29. He's 4-11. The Reds opening up as the favorite at -155. Pittsburgh +145 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Gutierrez, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 6 strikeouts. For Keller, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, not in love with this matchup here, but I'm definitely not in love with Mitch Keller. He just hasn't really been that great all year. Very unreliable. Definitely giving up a lot of runs and a lot of his starts here. And, Vladimir coming off a really good game, just 1 run in 5 innings pitched. Looked really good last time on the mound. I'm going to stick with Cincinnati here. All right, next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Cubs is Alec Mills with an ERA of 4.00. He's 6-6. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 1.50. He's 5-4. Phillies opening up as the favorite at -180. Chicago +170 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Mills, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. For Suarez, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 6 strikeouts. I like the Phillies in this matchup here. Phillies have been struggling, and so is the Cubs. They looked really bad in that San Francisco series. I think it's a good bounce-back game for the Phillies. They have been struggling. I think it's a good spot for them to get a nice win here against the Cubs. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Baltimore Orioles. Pitching for the Yankees is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.71. He's 5-6. Pitching for the Orioles is John Means with an ERA of 3.42. He's 5-7. The Yankees opening up as the favorite at -147. Baltimore +115 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Montgomery, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings. Gave up 5 runs and had 6 strikeouts. For Means, he's 0-1, pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 5 strikeouts. I think this is a good spot for the Yankees here. I didn't like them yesterday because they were just -300 plus favorites, which is just too risky if you're going to put your money on the line for a team that's been struggling. So right now, you can get them below -150. Really good value, I think, and anything higher, then I probably wouldn't lean the Yankees. But the fact that they're somewhat affordable, I think it makes it worth the money line price. Going to go with the Yankees here. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the New York Mets. Pitching for the Cardinals is John Lester with an ERA of 4.75. He's 5-6. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 4.06. He's 3-4. The Mets opening up as the favorite at -142. St. Louis +132 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Lester, he's 0-1. Pitched 7 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 2 strikeouts. For Megill, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 10 strikeouts. Yeah, St. Louis has actually looked really good in their last, 5-6 games here. Mets have still been pretty spotty with their wins here. Not in love with this matchup, but I'm definitely not in love with the Mets here. I'm going to roll with the Cardinals +1.5. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.11. He's 4-9. Pitching for the Braves is Oscar Yanoa with an ERA of 3.22. He's 4-5. The Braves opening up as the favorite at -195. Colorado +183 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Senzatella, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Yanoa, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 7 strikeouts. I like the Rockies here. These teams did play recently here. Colorado were able to get a couple wins in those series. Too expensive for the Braves here at -195. not much of a pitching advantage. Both pitchers have been, pretty all right here. Not confident in the Braves at almost minus 200. Gonna take the Rockies plus 1.5 here, and you can get them on the run line really cheap as well. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Indians versus the Minnesota Twins. Pitching for the Indians is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 3.04. He's 5-3. Pitching for the Twins is Griffin Jax with an ERA of 6.72. He's 3-3. Minnesota opening up as the favorite at minus 110. Cleveland plus 100 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Quantrill, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run and had 5 strikeouts. For Jax, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Matchup I'm not really excited about here. There's no value in this game at all. Griffin Jax hasn't really been good on the mound this season. I'm going to take a shot on the Indians plus 1.5 here. You could take them on the money line as well, but we'll take them on the run line. Just not sold on this matchup. There's zero value in this game at all. So we'll take the Indians here. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers. Pitching for the Astros is Jose Urquidy with an ERA of 3.51. He's 6-3. Pitching for the Rangers is Kohei Arihara with an ERA of 5.89. He's 2-3. Houston opening up as the favorite at minus 195. Texas plus 183 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Jose, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 2 strikeouts. For Arihara, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. I like Houston here. They were big favorites yesterday, and I took Texas plus 1.5, and they got murdered. Don't know if I want to do that again. Texas clear is not playing well, and Arihara hasn't been that great on the mound here. Gonna roll with Houston. I like Jose on the mound. Next matchup, we have the Oakland Athletics versus the Kansas City Royals. Pitching for Oakland is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 3.79. He's 9-9. Pitching for the Royals is Mike Minor with an ERA of 5.05. He's 8-12. Oakland opening up as the favorite at minus 145. Kansas City plus 135 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Manaea, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run and had 9 strikeouts. For Minor, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 3 strikeouts. I like Oakland here. I like Manaea on the mound. Mike Minor coming off a no-run game in his last start. Looked pretty solid there, but, he's kind of had some rough outings. Hasn't been the most reliable pitcher for the Royals here. I'm going to roll with Oakland. All right, next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Chicago White Sox. Pitching for the Angels is Alex Cobb with an ERA of 3.82. He's 7-3. Pitching for the White Sox is Dallas Keuchel with an ERA of 5.32. He is 8-9. The White Sox opening up as the favorite at minus 192. LA plus 145 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Keuchel, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Cobb, he is 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. Keuchel has been struggling. He's allowed 5 runs in all 3 of his last games. That's 15 runs total in his last 3 starts. He was really solid the first half of the year, but he has had a rough second half of the season for the White Sox. Really hard to trust him on the mound right now. Giving up 5 runs. We'll see if he breaks that, but until then, I'm going to take the Angels plus 1.5 here. All right, next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitching for Arizona is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 4.30. He's 7-9. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 2.98. He's 17-3. Dodgers opening up as monster favorites at minus 370. Arizona plus 260 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Urias, he's 1-0, pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. For Kelly, he is 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 3 strikes. Yeah, going to roll with the Dodgers here. I know they're minus 370. And a lot of times, when they're this big, I usually take the underdog because of the value, but that kind of all goes out the window when you have a pitcher like Julio Urias on the mound that has just been phenomenal all season, hasn't allowed very many runs in his starts. Most of the time when it's big favorites and there's a suspect pitcher, that's when I usually lean with the underdog, but love Julio on the mound. Go ahead and add the Dodgers to your parlays. Going to stick with LA. Then the last matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the San Francisco Giants. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 2.99. He's 10-9. Pitching for the Giants is Scott Kazmir with an ERA of 6.43. He's 0-1. Padres opening up as the favorites at minus 125. Giants plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Musgrove, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs and had 7 strikeouts. For Kazmir, he's 1-0, pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Not much value in this game. San Diego's just been playing such bad baseball. It's just very kind of hard to watch. Giants have been rolling. They've looked phenomenal in their last 10, 11 games. They've looked just really great. Even with Scott Kazmir on the mound, which hasn't been that great, still going to take the Giants, and you're getting them on the plus money. I mean, what's not to like there? Going to take the Giants plus 1.5. And that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.